We can get some chicken on there. As good as it gets right there. Alright, nobody in yet. I did forget something to wipe my hands off. Alright, nobody in yet. Guess we'll just have to wait till we get somebody in. Alright. We got a piece of chicken on an EWG hook. The other one's a circle hook. We're going to try that in this little shaded spot right here. I don't know how well you can see it. You can tell it's shaded. So, hopefully no turtles, but you never know. And I hung up in a tree already. Just like that, we're hung up. Oh, well, that ain't going too well. Oh well, we got one left. Hopefully we can get a do-over. I'll have to retie that rig. Got that one caught in the tree first thing. Little piece of chicken. We're trying to sit this catfish a bite in the shade. Hello, Kim. How's it going? Just trying to catch a little morning catfish. It's like turtle bubbles out there. That ain't what we're wanting, but it's probably what we're going to get. Already getting a rough start, man. Hey, Rexor. How's it going, guys? We're going to retie this rig over here and try to get it out there real quick. I smack dab and hit that tree right here. First cast. What a rough one. Oh, appreciate it. No joke, I think I recognize where you're at. Well, we're in Columbus, Indiana. These spots probably all look about alike. But I appreciate it, Kim. Ronaldo, welcome in. I'm glad I picked the shady spot, but hope the catfish think the same thing. Today we're using chicken. We got 6 viewers, 1 like. Just a new channel starting up. My other channel's doing pretty well, but I'd like to do a lot more lives on this channel. And my videos are doing pretty well on the other channel, and they don't seem to mix very well. Lives and videos. Lives and shorts do, but not lives and videos. Oh, cool. I definitely love fishing too. We're gonna snell a hook on. I'm about out of weights. My buddy's gonna send me some more sinkers anytime, so I can go live Sunday on my other channel. But plus we can throw out for bait fish over here with my bait rod. It's kind of more of a night bite spot, but I used to pick them up in the daytime here and there. So far, I know nothing biting, so we're good on the turtles. Hello, John. Welcome in. Good morning. Wife was cutting up some chicken, and I thought, well, slice me a few pieces off. She don't like the fat, so she cuts all the fat off. That's what we're using today. Got that. We're gonna tie a three-way rig on here on this one. Do a dropper loop, I guess, if we wanted to. All right, got 2 people in. Hope you can hear me okay. I don't know. Using a wireless mic. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Looks like it's on. Say, hey, I can hear you. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. So far, it don't look like nothing's biting on chicken. Now, I don't normally use chicken a lot, but since I had no bait, my wife was cutting up chicken, I thought, well, no time like the present to try for some catfish real quick in the shade. Water is up and muddy today. Usually a great time to catfish. Luckily, not a whole lot of current. Let's make sure the chat ain't froze. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. 9 minutes. Like I said, I'm just trying to get this new channel started. I'm at like 115 subs or something. Nothing big. Lots of shorts. Been trying to do some catfishing live. Creek fishing the other day. Oh, there's a nibble. There was a nibble. That act like a turtle. Reel that in real quick. Check that bait. Chicken seems to go off really fast when they bite it. Like we still got a piece on there, so. Luckily it's a fatty piece of chicken. Stays on a little better. Now there's logs and stuff over this way we want to get close to. We only got a 1 ounce weight on it, so we ain't throwing it very far. Like I said, I'm out of weights. And there ain't no store that sells them around here, unfortunately. All right, 3 people in. That's 5 likes, man. I'm having problems getting likes. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I can't even hardly get likes in the shorts. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's because I'm a new channel. All right, nobody's saying anything, so we are just gonna catfish, and I'll shut up. All right, we're gonna try a little bank sinker on. A double line over. Just an old granny knot. Take her back through there. There you go. Trim that excess off. Oh, another bite. Another bite. I missed that. Too busy tying the rig on. No catfish bite, they would have bent it over. Alright. Stay away from them turtles. Got 1 person in. Yeah, no, I can't get nobody in the room hardly. Yeah, there's a nibble. There's a nibble. Got a turtle chewing, I think. Never know, it could be bluegill or anything else too. Almost everything eats chicken. Welcome in. I got 5 likes. Hey, that's better than my last one. I don't know if my Creek Live was just too jittery, because my phone ain't too stable moving. Maybe if I was rich and had an iPhone 15, I could do better. But I'm definitely not no rich guy. I've never had an iPhone, so it's probably never going to happen in the future. I ended up putting a circle hook on this baby. Well, we're going to throw another piece of chicken. I was going to put a worm on, but I got a big old circle hook on there. We'll do another piece of chicken on. Won't take that big a piece. All right, 6 people in. We got, if just starting, our first piece I threw out hit the tree, went down in the water, and I got hung up. So I definitely know there's a hang up right in front of me. Probably where the fish got off one time on me. Little circle hook, got a bank sinker rig on a 3-way. We are going to try that out. That's a little heavier weight. Might be able to get more distance on that, baby. We'll switch spots. There we go. More distance on that one. Just at the edge of the shade. It's shallower out that way, but they gotta roll around the structure because there's structures all along here and in front of me apparently. Let's check this bait out. Something was biting on it. It's probably stole it. It's still on there. Not much though. Looks like all that's left's the fat. We'll put a fresh. I said that's what my wife's cutting up, fat off chicken. And that's what we're using today. Looks like I got a good piece right here, a bunch of fat on it, but I don't know if you guys have ever used like Jello or Kool-Aid. I had to put a lot more scent in the water, but chicken does just fine by itself. And that fat holds on pretty good by on your chicken. The only thing I don't like is the salmonella part. All right, we're losing shade over here, so I hope something will bite. Guess we won't be live very long. Hey, Josie, welcome in. Today we're using chicken. And sure enough, my first cast was in a tree. So I just got that one retied, back out there. Unfortunately, I got that one in the shade. Or not in the shade. I might. Hopefully you can still see the rods. End up having to throw the shorter rod farther out because it has a heavier sinker. I'm waiting on Scotty's sinkers because I literally have none. I'm down to my last 3 and one of them I got hung up first cast. It didn't stay in the tree. It fell out of the tree and got hit a snag right in front of me. Water's up a little bit. I'm looking farther down there, and there's a lot of structure, but there ain't no bank space. Oh, there's several trees down there. I need to make my way down there. Catching squirrel today? Awesome. I've squirrel hunted a few times. Sweat bees, I don't know if the sweat bees in your area are going crazy, but they are here. I ain't never seen so many sweat bees. They've been driving me crazy this year. All right, we've had a few bites, pretty sure the turtles. I always just shot the branch they were on. You got some bubbles out there. That's not a good sign. That usually means oh yeah. I used to have a little buddy back behind me come down this tree all the time, watch me fish. Several different spots a squirrel has done that. At nighttime, the bandits come out. They want your cut bait. I don't know if I've got the energy to fish for anything else. Hey, Mr. Rogers, welcome in. Should be getting close to squirrel season though. Here. I remember squirrel hunting before school. School started here. They started early this year, but probably about middle of the month. Welcome in, Mr. Rogers. Man, I heard there was an armadillo in Indiana too, and that's, you know, we've never seen them here before. I always thought that was a Texas, Arkansas kind of thing. Yeah, pretty decent night spot, Mr. Rogers. We're just down from a bridge. And you seen me fish last week on down by the dam. So we're just down on from that. You get to all the loud cars going across the bridge. Man, you've been since May? Wow. I think they're easier to find when in the fall, but shoot, I wouldn't be able to see a squirrel nowadays in the leaves at all. I can barely tie a hook on. Now man, they must populate really fast. Nothing must eat them. You think coyotes and wolves would eat those? Been a couple times squirrel hunting. I know I watched a guy once, which I told to Travis, I said, hey, squirrel brains, squirrel heads are like perfect blue catfish bait. Not that I've ever used them. I like the taste of squirrel and rabbit. Well, the one in the shade ain't got no bite, but as far as I know, I don't think either one of them's got a bite this time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like fall fishing better when the weeds, early spring, when the weeds are all down. I mean, you can see the weeds right here. Quite a few people bank fish here, otherwise there would be weeds. I used to come down here and take the weed eater. I mean, there's a lot of poison ivy. Now, there's a lot of bank spots for me, but as too much poison ivy, there's no way. As a kid, I was very allergic to it. I was pink almost all summer long. Oh, getting the nibble on the white one. I'm pretty sure it's just a turtle. Same here on the White River. Yep. There's sweat bees. I got about 30 of them around my tackle bag. That's good, they're not in my face. They ain't very big either. You've already had what 3 times? Turtle bites? Oh. Not even a good turtle bite. Not even a bend. Oh, poison ivy? Oh man, that sucks. Chiggers is what I gotta worry. That, and when I'm walking in the sand, I get, I don't know, flea bites or something. I'm not sure what it is. They just eat my ankles up. For some reason, my toe won't go in my boot, so we are wearing Crocs again today. I think my boot shrank or something, or my toe swelled up or something. Sweat bees are crazy here too. Liquor bees, because they lick you. Yeah, sometimes some of those will get you, but these here are just more irritating. They get in your face. Poison ivy. Yeah, I got one right behind me right here, going up this tree. Heck, it's going all. It's surrounded the tree. As a kid, I could just breathe and get poison ivy. Yeah, we got a chewer on the white rod. Liquor bees. Driving me crazy at work too. Like go out for break and lunch. They still got one or two down there, but there was like 30. Oh, some of them are on me. As long as it's when they get in your face, stick to your arms like glue. That's the sucky part. All right, we're gonna. Oh. Come on. That's the problem with chicken, and also other fish try to eat it. Oh, look at that. Look at that guy there. Where did he come from? Oh man. I don't know how those things go underwater so well. Oh, we got another bite on the orange rod. Hope he didn't scare all the fish. I think that's the first time I've ever got one on live like that. I know. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't think I've seen one that big before. Crazy. Had the video come out and get short, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. In between both my lines. I seen them across the river over there, but I didn't see none over here. He must have swam all the way over here under. Yeah, getting a bite on the orange one. They probably stole the white one, went to the orange one. We thought about putting some Jello on it, but that just makes it harder to get off your hands. That's all that does. And then once you put some kind of sweetener on it, everything bites it. Always be getting little nibbles here and there. Because this is a good, sometimes, yeah, some kind of duck. I don't know what kind of duck. It's those kinds that go underwater and come back up. They swim underwater. I don't think I've ever seen one that big before. 5 people in, 7, 5. Hey, I've got 7 likes. This might be a record live here. My last one only got 2 likes. But I didn't have my mic. And I had the phone mounted on my chest at the creek. But it was a successful trip. We did catch fish. But I found out my phone has no stabilization at all. It's like one of the worst on the market for stabilization. And I'm just rigging that thing the best I could, but I guess it just don't look good. So I'm not sure how people go live wading, but wading's like the funnest kind of fishing you could do, especially on a small creek. I rewinded it and saw him. Yeah, I seen that head coming out. I was like, man, what is that, Loch Ness Monster? But check that white bait. It's right down there. Let's check this one. I think they probably chewed it off there. Darn chicken. I have better luck with chicken in the fall. Yep, stole it. Stole it off the three-way. Maybe we'll put a couple worms on it. See what happens. I don't have any night crawlers, but we might have to try to catch a bait fish. I know that was pretty spooky, wasn't it? The way he stuck his neck out of the water there. Probably not. Probably not the best. Oh crap, this all screwed up. Oh yeah. Yeah, where the hell that guy come from? I don't know. I've never even seen that many of them around here. Usually on the lake, not the river. Those are the creepy ones. Just plain chicken. You're just a plain chicken? Here, you're the ones picking up possums. I think something's still nibbling on that one. So, if you watch my recent video, I caught a moon eye. Well, it's been about 4 years since I caught the last moon eye. It was under this bridge behind the camera here, and it was on chicken. So, fish eat chicken. I've also caught bluegills, everything else, especially when you put the jello on it. Of course, you got to use a smaller hook, but I've never caught a gar on chicken. That has never happened. I doubt if I catch anything on this because the bait fish will probably be eating it, but we'll put a little bit of red worms on there. A moon eye, well, you have to check out the video. It's my recent video. That's shaking like crazy. A little bit of wind, probably. It looks like kind of looks like a shad, but it's got teeth. And they're real thick down south, I think. But not too thick here. It's been 4 years since I caught one. They got a real big eye. Some of them have a gold eye or just a big old white eye. They got like a snub nose. But they are a really good catfish bait. Really good. All right, we're gonna throw worm on. See if we have any different results. It's probably too big a hook for worm. We'll check this one out. Sweat bees are killing me. We were gonna go down the bridge, but last time I just had turtle, but looks like it's what we're getting here too. Still good bait on there. But if they're not biting in the shade, maybe they'll bite in the sun. It's actually shallower out toward the middle than it is over here to the bank. We'll check, see what time it is. No, it's just my very last video on bank fishing. 11:09. All right, 11:09. Gotta get home by 12. Gotta leave before 12. Oh! Okay, that was just positioning itself. Yeah, it's on the bank fishing. It's called, I threw my baits in the wrong spot. I threw my catfish baits in the wrong spot. And I believe it was a couple weeks ago I caught a nice catfish with it right here in this spot. I had one more piece to go. And before I had only had one more piece to go because they were ripping it off like crazy. And I finally caught one. I mean, it was a good takedown. And somebody took my net that night too, so so we're down with a new net. I think it's too small, but easy to carry. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a 15-pounder in it. Guess we will see. Yeah, I don't either. I don't want to miss no fish. Video's doing pretty good. It just kind of shows you could be throwing in all kinds of different spots. You move down the bank an inch, and there's the fish. But a lot of places like this, I mean, you can't get to every spot. On down, it's a straight slope bank. You're only getting to it from a canoe or kayak or boat. I doubt they're out there in the sun. The only time they'd be out there is if there was a good current. Or structure. But if I throw down the bank, I got a chance of catching one, but I also got a chance of getting hung up. I might throw my bait rod over there. Oh yeah, best thing to use is probably live bait. Get you some live creek chubs if you're allowed to. Oh, that rod's shaking. I don't know if it was just settling there or getting a bite. I doubt it'd be a turtle that far out. I usually don't stay away from the logs that much. There's a bite. That looked like a turtle. Or a gar, we'll see. Come on, come on, come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. The way it jerked is like something snapped at it. That's usually a turtle with its foot. Trying to claw the bait off. This chicken here was a lot fresher, so it's staying on really well. Plus it's fatty. What we got there? Yep, he's still biting on it. Nibbling, nibbling. I just hook them through the lips, just like I do my bluegill. Through the bottom through the bottom lip, out through the nostril, If you want the bait to stay on longer, you hook them through the middle of the nostril. Yeah, about ready to throw the cast net, get some, and sometimes little suckers work really good too at the creeks. Catch them at the creek and throw them in the river. I don't think those 100-degree days helped anything though. So. I've missed a couple giants. Had one break me off. Probably easy 4-pounder probably, but on a it wasn't live, it was just a regular plastic hellgrammite. But yeah, he's really wanting that chicken, but he ain't taking it over. I said it could be Moon Eye eating on it too. Yeah, probably kind of like you've used any kind of minnow for crappie or anything. You definitely got to fish for crappie this fall. You get on those babies, that is fun. It's one after another. Well, if I had a stick, we'd throw the bait rod out. We might find one. It rained here recently, but oh, you may see this in the video, this little rod here with 2-pound line on it. I don't even think I mentioned it was 2-pound line. So far this year, 13 pounds is the biggest on 2-pound line. He's starting to bite it. I don't know. Slack out there though. Too much slack line for a circle hook. Heck, he may be in the bank here. I'm just reeling in the slack line. And turtles will run you to the bank. You don't know. I think we got something on, guys. Either the bottom or a big ass turtle. Oh, big old stick, guys. Oh man, huge stick. Is this a tree thumper or what? I can't believe that was biting, but you know, they do. This gotta be the biggest stick I've caught on a line. Maybe. Holy crap, I don't know if I can get it out of there either. It's hung up down there. We're gonna need my net. We're gonna need my net to grab this one. All right, grab a hold of that so we don't fall down the bank. Yeah, there's definitely some hang-ups down there. Guess he was drifting down the river. I caught him. Well, only catch of the day is a big stick. Woo, got a big stick. Oh yeah. They'll catch spinner. Oh, they'll eat on spinner baits. Get you a small dollar spinner bait from Walmart. They'll eat those. Plus you can catch bass along with it. Usually white's my favorite color for crappie. They eat anything white. white or clear, and then chartreuse. All right, we'll definitely got to check the worms because they probably done stole that. I can't believe he ate on that chicken, that big old stick. So, my creek video is the only one I've caught fish on live so far. It's been pretty bad. The bite's not been that great, but now the water's up, I figured I'd give it a shot. Woo stickfish. It's a big old stickfish. All right, we got 7 likes. Another piece of chicken. Like I said, I do like chicken in the fall, where I can't. In the fall, these bluegills kind of dissipate and you can't catch them anymore hardly when it starts getting colder. Yeah, I'm down to a 1 ounce sinker I bought at Walmart, which they're sold out now. I can't even find anything except for big egg sinkers, and half of them ain't even drilled all the way through. Well, I caught a big old stick out in the middle of the river. I thought I was getting a bite. Sure looked like. We better check this one. Worm. It takes like 5 seconds for a fish to steal all the worms. I doubt there's anything on it. There is not. Oh, oh, oh. I just seen that thing bounce. Maybe all the fish are out there in the middle. Maybe we'll catch a moon eye. Maybe we need to put a different hook on. I swear I see it. Yeah, I'm seeing that bend. Wait a minute here. That was quick. Definitely some kind of fish out there. Get it in your mouth. Get it in your mouth. Probably just a little turtle. I was hoping I'd get it, but probably something small chewing on it. That's okay. Found something out there anyway. I don't normally get anything out there in the daytime. Out there in the sun, not very deep water. That was a quick bite. Split tail beetle yellow. Yeah, a beetle spin. Which I've never caught a fish on a beetle spin. The guy at work tells me, man, that's the perfect for bluegill. 1/32 ounce beetle spin. But honestly, I've never had any luck. But I catch most of mine on a bobby garland. I catch some big bass on a bobby garland. Just a little bitty 2-inch bobby garland. Under a float normally. Alright. Might cut this chicken down a little bit because it seems like they're just eating on the tail piece. Crap, man. Where's my rod been over here? That looked like a takedown there, guys. Rod fell over. All right, we want to get this piece out there too, to see what's going on out there. Something definitely eating on it. Could be a small channel cat. I don't think so, but could be a moon eye. I doubt if he stole the chicken. Never heard of Bobby Garland? Oh man. It's just a little bitty minnow. The Bobby Garland blue ice, I catch everything on that thing. That or the monkey milk. Yeah, he's still biting on it. Let's see if we get this bait over there. That seemed like a better bite that time though. Slacking it up now. You know, that's probably means turtle. Moving with it. Or that, we got another stick on our hands. You never know. You never know. Yeah, you can get them at Walmart. $2 or $3 pack. There's a bite on the other one. Pretty quick. Hard time believing there's a turtle way out there. But anything's possible. Yeah, that trip me and Scotty on Sunday night bites. I couldn't keep a bait on. I was every 5 minutes putting a new bait on. I thought I was down to a Pop-Tart. I was going to use that. Going slack, going slack. That's definitely a turtle. He's coming toward the bank. We're going to have to. They'll hang me up here close to the bank. They'll walk your bait in, hang you up. Heck, I thought he was on there for a minute. Good old turtle. They're just dragging it from that tail piece, I think. Bit it a couple times, pretty good. Soft shell, I imagine. I didn't have my rod with Crocs on. I couldn't get my rod overs in the ground as good as I'd hoped. All right. Oh well, it's a fishing trip. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Yep. Bobby Garland under a float in the right depth, and you're set. You just twitch it a few times here and there. Or you can just reel it in slow. If you ever watch the Fishing Hoosier, that's what we'll be using in the falls. Those kind of baits. I think he's been mainly using hair jigs, but he was using just a typical Bobby Garland type baits. I think he's using like a crappie magnet now. One of his favorite baits. Which I don't have a whole lot of luck with crappie magnets. They're just a little bigger. Don't have as much action, in my opinion, on the river. Oh, did the bite stop? Did that scare him off? Oh, there's the white rod. We're definitely found a bite, but I think it's the wrong bite. Take it. I get these turtles out of here and I'll might have a spot to catfish at night. We might have a turtle relocation program. He's wanting it. Come on, take it. Too big to get in their mouth, I guess. Yeah, I think I caught a box turtle that night. I don't know what type it is. I've never caught one that color before. And 99% of the time catch soft shells. Yeah, you watched him. Yeah, he's pretty fun to watch. He's taking it. He's taking it. This rod here. Nope, he wasn't on, but this rod here has to bend a lot. Well, I don't like it as much. He did take my bait though. Junior did take my bait. He catches a lot of crappie. He's got a. We did have one collaboration together because he don't live too far from me. But he don't normally use a float. I think we just need a smaller piece of chicken. Big baits don't really always mean big fish. What mainly it means is you're not going to get a bite. That's what it mainly means. That is all screwed up. Probably too long of a leader on that bank sinker. I don't think it'll matter too much. Let's check to see what's out in the middle of the river. I figured they'd be in the shade, but just gonna throw the bank rod out. So I have a lot of luck with that bait rod. Yep. Slip float probably better that way if you got deeper water. You want to watch the real man in action. Fishing with Domingo. He's down in Texas. He catches those big old crappies. Got 2 people in, 7 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Never saw Fishing with Domingo. He's like a skinnier version of JBT. Nah, he's not. He's a nice guy. I'm getting the bite on the orange one. Yeah, normally I don't see bites like this. Normally it's just been straight over and you got a catfish on. It's more like a turtle going on here. Turtle fest. I gotta hit this spot earlier in the morning. Hey, Mr. Rogers. Oh, what the heck? I probably could have caught that one. Got something. We got one of them little nasty things, I think. Yeah, got him by the foot. Or the tail. Might have him by the tail. Nope, it's the foot. Oh, another darn box turtle. Huh. Weird. Well, I'm gonna throw my baits in a different spot. That's what we're messing with. Good, I didn't want to mess with him anyway. Darn box turtle. I think something stole this bait already. I don't feel nothing. It did. Is it on there? Nope. Messing with the box turtle. They must be thicker over here this year. Hey, we had a box turtle. Nothing that's wanted, but hey, found out what it was. I was just saying I caught a box turtle on the live Sunday night. Last Sunday, I don't think I even had a bite. All right, we're gonna throw this definitely in turtle territory. Close to structure, you never know. So you throw. About those light weights. I about screwed my reel up. It's probably just nothing but turtles there too, but close to that structure I can catch crappie in the fall sometimes. A lot of logs. Let's see what we got here. If I'm not hung up, because there's all kinds of logs down there. Now, the problem here is 1 ounce sinker. We're definitely staying away from that spot. Close to the shade, where I figured they'd be. Guess box turtles don't care. Whew. Let's check time. Yeah, I tell you, that was a box turtle. Or a hard shell, I guess you'd say. I call them box turtles. Let me show you a bobby garland real quick. We got a moment. I bought a 50 pack. Oh, bobby garlands. They're just a little bitty. They don't get no better than that right there. Just a little bitty minnow. Hook them with a 1/32, 1/16 ounce jig. In the fall time, put them under a float. The crappie would be right on the bank most times, next to some kind of structure. And sometimes they don't even have to be structure. Just the bank alone, structure enough. When I fished with the crappie fishing Hoosier, they were in weeds, spawning around weeds. You'd pull it through a weed and we'd get a hit. They are a very light biting fish, very light biting. They will take a float down. Oh man, I seen it bend. We thought we'd reel. He didn't steal my bait though. I think I've been fishing with Scotty Turtle Scotty too much. He's having that turtle effect on me. Oh, ambulance. Yep, turtle. We are fighting the turtles today. Let's see what time it is. Gotta go here in a few. Yep, gotta go in a few. Got a late start. I don't want to go to work today. Or tomorrow. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. This spot's good because at least I'm shaded. It's going to be another hot one again today, I think. Humidity ain't bad though, so that's a plus. Probably should have threw my bait rod out. I have a lot of luck with that thing. Was going to do a wade yesterday, and the water, when the water's muddy like this, I don't like wading. I like seeing the bottom. Never know what you're walking into. So when I was on the creek the other day, I walked into it, got real close. And one thing I don't want to see is a snake. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. So I think the blue ice is like the most sold out one at my Walmart. Oh, that was that a bite? On the orange one there. Now, I've not caught any smallmouth or bass on chicken, but I'm pretty sure they'll eat it. Especially if it's slow floating. And there's something biting on it. Come on. Got me on the big TV, Mr. Rogers. We ain't doing too well, but I prefer probably to be widescreen, but the vertical format seems to get a few more viewers. Since I'm new, it don't push it much. They limit you quite a bit. Dee 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 dee. What did you walk into? What video? You mean my creek video? I don't know. I haven't watched it all yet. I watched a little bit of it. Probably goes in and out because I'm moving, but or you mean this one glitched? Oh, about I got a turtle real close to me at the creek in the line the other day. It was just a little turtle, a pretty good sized turtle actually, but the fish were. I mean, I was waist deep in water, and the fish were just 2 feet away from me, maybe 3 feet. There was about a 13, 14-inch smallie just sitting right there, and I was trying to catch him. I was like, man, that's a creek freak for that small creek. That's why I don't like seeing the fish. I'd prefer not seeing them and just throwing my baits. That must be how the live scope people feel. Just because you can see them don't mean you can catch them always. I just can't believe they were that close to me. Oh, a few smallies. Yep. Oh, this video glitched. Yeah, I'm on a VPN. I can't use my regular cell service to... Oh, there's somebody on a kayak under the bridge. Can't use my regular cell service to be on these vertical lives. I have to use a VPN. They won't let me connect, I guess. I mean, I can't even connect. That's how bad it is. I've only been messing with that problem for, I don't know, since the beginning, I think. I got hotspot to another phone, and it worked. But then I gotta use two phones, so that's a nightmare too on its own. Yeah, it gets me some smallies. I went down there yesterday to catch some, but through a little bitty, so in the creek video I was using a little crawl, miniature crawl I guess you'd say. I cut it down to even smaller. I thought to try that at the river and had a few bites, but most fish were just biting on the tail. I didn't get anything, and the water was up, so I was going to wade too, so I didn't get to do that. So I ended up going to a lake and caught a few bluegill. Because it is full moon and the bluegill are on spawn. Probably getting about ready off spawn now, but 3 days before, 3 days after the full moon. Perfect time to catch bluegill. Sweat bee, get off my... I don't know if you guys seen that sweat bee. He was right on the camera lens. I don't know. That's something there. Alright, I think I'll call it a day though. Green pumpkin. Yeah, it was a green pumpkin crawl too. So green pumpkin must be a good bait to use. I've tried whopper plopper, some topwater baits. They ain't biting crap here. All my friends are catching them on topwater, but I can't. Well, 2 bare hooks, man. Fishing on credit ain't no good. All right, we'll call it a night, call it a day. Appreciate you guys coming in. What, I got 3 people? Hey, one day I had like 100 people and I had to leave live because it was raining. Not on this channel, but they won't give me that many. All right, appreciate you coming in, Josie and Mr. Rogers. Till Sunday, we'll see you Sunday, I guess. Unless I go live again tomorrow. Have a good day. Catch a giant. Catch you later, guys. Peace out.